morning and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Morgan.
It's great to have you join us again on Tayo Salam.
We get started with CAF Confederations Cup and Rivers United. The second leg is around here.
Yes.
Can they survive it?
Cecilia, I mean, this is very apt. It's all about survival for Rivers United. 2-0 up, but they play in Rwanda, Kigali, in front of a very intimidating crowd. So all the best to Rivers United. Hopefully they can progress into the group stage of the CAF Confederation Cup.
Yeah, and Marcus Rashford, he was brilliant on the night as the way he was able to send Manchester United to the semis of Europa League, and they can dream now.
Yeah.
The title is so close.
Yeah, well then the championship rounds now, semi-finals, just a couple more matches to go before they get to the final, which will be played in Sweden. And Rashford, you have to say, along with Kylian Mbappe, Leroy Sané, they have to be the best young players out there.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Right?
Okay, let's move on from football. We'll talk tennis now. The Monte Carlo Masters still hotting up. And Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic are both through to the quarterfinals, all in Monaco. And they did it in different fashions. Rafael Nadal, very convincing win over Alexander Zverev. But Novak Djokovic had to really dig deep to get into the next round of the Monte Carlo Masters. But the story is Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic, these two guys, one of the greatest rivalries in tennis history, are both still alive at the Monte Carlo Masters. And Cecilia, I was telling you about where we're going to get the upsets yesterday, and you straight away went for Nadal versus Alexander Zverev. I totally understand where that came from. Zverev, good young player. He's been in great form in recent times, and just for some reason, I don't know whether that was a guess or.
I went by it because I felt he has actually troubled Rafael Nadal in the past, so I felt it's going to. And since the Rafael Nadal struggled in his first game, I felt that might just be a difficult game.
Yeah,
but then before we talk about that, let's talk about this one. Novak Djokovic that had to dig very deep, and you could see the way he was celebrating, because for you to have been taken to 3 sets again in your second game in Monte Carlo, 6-2, 4-6, 6-4. I think that's the reason he needed to celebrate, because he had to. I mean, when Buster had to rally from 4-2 down to level, I mean, only for Djokovic to be able to win the last 2 games, that was what gave him that victory. It was really a tight one for him. Yeah,
tight one for Djokovic. Djokovic hasn't been very convincing this season. For the second time in a row at this tournament, he's dropped a set, but he showed champion temperament to come back and book his place in the quarterfinal. So we'll play David Goffin of Belgium for a place in the semifinals. Now let's talk about Rafael Nadal. This one was a very one-sided game. Cecilia, 6-1, 6-1. It ended in 69 minutes.
It was supposed to be his birthday. He should have given the birthday ball.
Yeah, Nadal wasn't thinking about that when he stepped on the court. Okay, he just wanted to, get on the court and get the business done and go prepare for the next game. And Rafael Nadal, very ruthless on the night, defeating Alexander Zverev 6-1, 6-1 in 69 minutes, and he's through to this quarterfinals as well. Yeah,
another upset. I mean, I didn't expect Wawrinka to just go out like that. No fights, nothing. 6-4, 6-4, straight set. He lost to a player from Uruguay, Paulo Cuevas, 6-4, 6-1. I mean, this is scandalous loss.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't at the races at all. Yeah, so too bad for Stan Wawrinka. Also through David Goffin as well too. Yeah, it's through to the quarterfinals, as well as we have to talk about this one. When this one happened, Andy Murray was #1. Well, where did that come from?
I really don't know. You were saying that of all the top seeds who played on Wednesday, Wednesday night, he happened to be the only one who had a straight set win, 7-5, 7-5, although he struggled in that match. But then, I mean, for Albert Ramos to dump him out 2-6, 6-2, 7-5, it's something you didn't really expect, because he won the first set 6-2. I felt, okay, fine, it's going to be a straight set for him, another straight set, but then it just wasn't to be. Somehow, it just went away.
That was totally
unexpected.
Yeah, the final set, the deciding set, Andy Murray was 4 games to love up, and you thought, okay, he's just going to go on and just see out the game. But what a comeback from Albert Ramos Vinolas. What a comeback. And that's his biggest victory in his career. I mean, so,
know what it means to beat world number one?
Yeah,
he won 4 games in a row in that one, and Murray was just misfiring.
Yeah, so
it happens.
As it is right now, Andy Murray and Novak Djokovic, world number 1 and 2, they are yet to show their best form on the ATP Tour this season.
Yeah, not good at all. I think Ramos will relish this because he knows how it is to beat the world number. You can say Andy Murray has been indifferent. I mean, he came to this year in indifferent form. He became world number 1. We felt that will, make it a step higher for him. But after that elbow injury in March and returned 5 weeks later, you feel he may have rested. But then this young man seeded 24th in the world and 15th in the tournament just took Andy Murray out.
So,
switch to athletics now.
Yeah, we'll do basketball first of all. Right?
Okay, NBA.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I think Donald Trump talked about one of the greatest comeback of all time, and he said maybe it's the greatest comeback of all time. We're arguing it and all that, talking about the New England Patriots. But what happened last night to Cleveland Cavaliers? What would you call that? To the Cavs.
Yeah, another great comeback, right? Another great comeback.
70-year history of the NBA. I haven't seen that.
Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. The Cleveland Cavaliers were down by as much as 25 points at halftime, and they rallied in the 3rd and 4th quarters to overcome that deficit and defeat the Indiana Pacers. Let's just start with the matchup between the